Hello my YouTube friends, welcome to my channel, Inspire Strength here. Today I'm going to show you, this is really my little DIY on my almond and walnut, what should I call it, little nut that I add into my cereal, I add it into my oatmeal in the mornings, and I just sprinkle it in my yogurt. It's just a really healthy way to get all your fat and omega-3s intake without spending a lot of money on it. So without further ado guys, let's get started. Okay, the first thing you'll need is, this is just 1 cup of walnut, and it's already pre-measured. I was going to pour it in this glass, but I changed my mind. And then here I've got some almonds. You can buy it already pre-packaged, you don't have to. Or you could buy it like I did originally when I made this recipe, loose in the bins that you can get at any Whole Food stores. You can get that at a bulk barn. You can get that like pretty much anywhere that you in a grocery store. To be honest, the price that I paid for almonds that were loose is the same price I paid for packaged ones. This was $3.99, and this I had more. I had some for lunch in a week. It was $2.58, a little bit cheaper because it was in a bin. So the first thing we have to do is you need a food processor because we're going to grind it. And I'll just set it up. And then you also need just a nice little container labeled almonds and walnut, just so you can have a place to store it in, okay? This is just a glass jar. This is actually a recyclable glass jar that I'm using that had spaghetti sauce in it originally. I'm just going to show you this. I'm not adding it into my mixture today. You can add a teaspoon of ground cinnamon into your mixture as well, and that will just add a little bit of extra flavoring. So I'll just put that there for now. So I'm just going to put this in. This is 1 cup of walnut. Walnut is packed with a lot of omega-3s. A lot of biotin is also found in walnuts. So I will caution you that when you're eating this, you should have a good intake of water. I would caution you to have that because of the biotin that's in the walnuts. You know that walnuts are a natural source of biotin. So that goes in there. We're going to measure half a cup of almonds. I hope that my hand's not in the way and you guys can see. Right there. And then just because I'm able to and I want to just use up everything, I could just add just a bit more. So that was 1 cup of, that's 1 cup walnuts and 1 cup of almonds. And now this is roughly a half. So it is in here going to be 1.5 cups of almonds. And there you can see the almonds right there. Sorry, didn't show you earlier. And I don't know if you can get a good look in the food processor here. I'm just gonna pour. Okay, put that on the side. Now I'm gonna just cover it. And guys, excuse the noise, you know, food processor, how it works. I'm just gonna go pulse it a bit. So, suction cups on the bottom, so that's what's making it stick to the cupboard. Ready? Sorry for the noise, guys. Just a little pulse right there. Right now, I just want to show you what the mixture looks like. Can you get me a spoon, please? Thank you. Just want to show you that you can have it like this. It's up to you. Just want to show you that what it looks like. This texture right there. Sorry, my daughter's helping me. You know the rules. Okay, this is what it looks like. And you can have it like that if you will. But I prefer to have it a little bit more smooth, and you can blend it out to the point where it's like a flour, and even make little cakes out of that. But for now, this is just for your cereal, this is for your oatmeals in the morning, this is for your yogurt, And what I really want from it is the omega-3 fatty acids, the vitamin E from the almonds, and the biotin from the walnuts, especially the biotin. Let me see if that's the way I like it. I am going to do it a little bit longer, sorry guys, on high this time. That's better. So what it is, I've got it in a tiny bit of chunks because it's going to go in my yogurt, and you don't want big pieces in your yogurt. I'm going to show you. There's a section cup. And hey guys, I'm going to take this out. This is what it looks like. Can you guys see that? I really hope you can. See inside? That's the texture you want. That's going to be better because when you put that into your cereal, you don't want big chunky pieces. You want it like this, where you have a bit of crunch, but you have a bit of, which is for texture, and a bit of smoothness too in some of them as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer it to my jar that I have here, just so you can see again what I have. And please excuse my hand if it's not in the right way and you guys can't really see. There we go. Remember, I asked you to, like I said, walnuts have a lot of biotin, so you want to make sure you get your water intake. It is a natural source of biotin, and I've been having the walnuts during the week, even without grinding them, but I do make sure I have my water. Not that you're going to get acne from it, because you won't, it is a natural source, but biotin works best with water, so you definitely need to up your intake on that. Almost done. You can even have it just by itself like this, you know, if you wanted to. But like I said, I prefer it. I have it in my oatmeal cereal in the morning, and in that way I have less oatmeal. I'm not eating as much in the morning. The quantity is less, and also because I'm trying to lose weight. And now is the perfect time to start. Summer is, you know, in a couple months from now, not too long actually, in June. So the earlier I start, the better. There we go, almost done. Almost done. See? Consistency of that, hope you guys can see. And more importantly, I hope my hand is not in the way. And you know the rules, guys, we want everything, so I'm going to put it in. Making a mess while I'm doing that. And let's just clean up. Just get that out of the way so you guys can see it better. And there you have it. And just put a cover on it. This, and then we're going to store that in the fridge. It can stay up to 2 weeks. It probably could stay longer. I honestly don't have it in my fridge longer than that because I am, like I told you, taking it to work. Just a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons, depends on my mood, depends how I feel, in my cereal in the morning when I make my oat cereal, and also when I mix it in my yogurt. So guys, I really hope you enjoy this. And you know, my daughter always whispers to me, I don't know why, when I'm making these videos. She may as well just speak, because it distracts me, and I'm talking to her while I'm speaking to you guys. Sorry. So please, sorry, I'm sorry. Please excuse her for that. What were you saying? You may as well just tell me.
Okay guys, this concludes the video.
Okay, my daughter is telling me to wrap it up. So guys, thank you so very much for your time. Thank you so much for subscribing to my videos. Thank you so much for, you know, for everything. And thank you so much. I must tell you honestly, I hit 58 subscribers now, so I'm really on cloud 9 over that. So I'm always appreciating you guys very much for that. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate your intake and knowledge on anything that you have to share and offer with me. So I won't be too long, guys. Thank you so much again for everything. And really, if you try this, tell me how you like it. Another way to grind this up would be a molten pesto. That will work as well to grind up your almonds and your almonds and walnuts if you do not have a food processor. That will be fine. Anyway, thank you guys. I'm talking too much right now, so I've got to go. Love you all so much. Thank you. Goodbye.